She has some free time tonight. She can look outside for the lunar eclipse.
I know, the supermoon, but right now we're looking at some high clouds rolling in, so it's kind of going to be a little dicey whether or not you're going to see the moon. But we
at
still have
7-Eleven, right?
7-Eleven, and we still have a couple more hours, so we have to go outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
During our break, for sure.
If we can see it. Okay, so the high clouds moving in, and if you haven't already noticed, things were slightly cooler today than yesterday, but still very warm outside. I poked my head outside of our studio just to check. It's still rather toasty, and it feels slightly humid, and that's because we do have a little bit more of the humidity moving in, and that's why we're seeing more of the high clouds. What's happening is the high pressure system that brought us the above average temperatures, the hot and dry conditions, slowly weakening, moving a little bit more easterly, and then we have a low pressure system to the north of us, so we have some cooler air also moving in, but right now we're sandwiched between two systems. But take a look at all this cloud cover right now. This is our Blue Ridge camera, so we're hoping that a lot of the clouds will thin out. These are just some high clouds for some areas, but we're hoping that by the time the supermoon happens at 7-11 that these clouds won't be quite as thick. But you can see with our visible satellite, a lot of the clouds starting to roll in, especially from central California and also from Northern California. But here's a look at our forecast. We are expecting a pleasant evening for your viewing pleasure for the supermoon, the total lunar eclipse. So we're expecting clear conditions inland with some patchy clouds, more like the marine layer of the low clouds and fog for some of our beach communities. It's going to be mild. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s. And what's happening is once we start to see the eclipse take place, it's going to start at 7-11, peaking at 7:47. It's only going to last really just over an hour. And what a supermoon means that this is the only time that we're going to see the moon this close to the earth. And because this is a very rare happening event, not only is it supermoon, but we're also seeing a total eclipse. The next time something like this will not happen again until 2033. And these are some places to kind of give you an idea where you can see the lunar eclipse. You can go to Beverly Hills at Franklin Canyon Park. You can go to downtown LA, Vista Hermosa Natural Park. You can go to the Griffith Observatory, or you can view it from the UC Riverside parking lot number 30. Here's a look at those temperatures out the door. It's still very warm outside. 80 degrees for downtown LA, 75 for LAX, 92 for Riverside, 90 for Van Nuys. Hour by hour forecast shows that we will see overnight lows finally dropping down into the upper 60s today. All night yesterday we had temperatures in the 70s. It was a little bit warmer than normal, but we're going to finally see those overnight lows dip down into the upper 70s. So here's that high pressure system. It's starting to weaken, allowing this low pressure system to move in. By Thursday, low pressure starts to move a little bit closer onshore to the Pacific Northwest, but you'll notice high pressure is still sitting there just a little bit south of Southern California. By Friday, once the system passes, we're going to start to see temperatures bump up again. So for the next few days, expect a shallow marine layer, above average temperatures all week, but not quite as hot as what we felt the last few days, with temperatures even warmer as we head into Friday. Highs for tomorrow, mainly in the 90s and 80s, 95 for Northridge, 80 for Santa Monica, 88 for downtown LA, 90 for Arcadia, but we'll see more of the 80s on the board. Upper 80s for Mission Viejo, 95 for Riverside, 94 for Norco. And here's a look at the next 7 days. So temperatures will roughly be in the upper 80s for LA and Orange County Metro through Thursday. Low 80s along the coast, mid 90s for our inland valleys, and then it's not until Friday temperatures warm back up again to the 90s for LA and Orange County Metro, 83 for the beaches, and closer to the triple digits for our inland valleys. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Amber.